Men in America are mean and they don't treat me good. I'm gonna get my passport. Go for it. Go to Italy and see how the men treat you. Because now you're competing against other Italian women. Go to France. Now you're competing against other French women. Go to Eastern Europe, where some of the most beautiful women on the planet. Go there and compete with them. Good luck. I got a banger from Alpha Central. Let's get straight into it.
Talk about the men that I have dated in different countries. I'm in Italy.
You be dating a lot of men? You be dating a lot of guys, huh? I bet.
Right now, having my morning cappuccino, and I have some thoughts. First thought is that this is going to be a little bit controversial, but the most chivalrous men, like opening doors, walking street side, that is an American chivalry culture. That particular type of chivalry is found in the southern USA, particularly in Texas.
Hell right, brother. Hell right.
Problem is you have to deal with everything else that comes with that. But yeah, you can't really expect.
What's everything else? Cass is living the life. What do you? What is everything else here? Elaborate, expand.
That type of chivalry that I have found in other countries, even in the ones that I love, that I prefer to date in, like Italy, the chivalry it's not like that.
The men that treat you like a
That's what I'm saying, lady. You think you're going to go to these other countries and guys are just going to sweep you off your feet and worship the ground that you walk on. That's not the case.
Dating French men.
American men, in my opinion, are easy. They have, I would say, a range of 4
She's a runner, she's a track star.
to 5 emotions. Hungry, really hungry, tired, sports. French guys have like 15,000 more. Blasé, malaise. They have a range that we have never seen before in America. Dating a Frenchman is really anthropological. It's really psychological. It's a game where there are no winners and there are a lot of tears.
I just don't know, like, do these women not ever look in a mirror?
Shots fired!
Like, baby girl, you're forgettable at best. Like, these women are so mid. Like, she's kind of chunky, a little bit overweight. She's not super overweight, but, like, you really want to gain the attention of men all over the world, be in impeccable shape. Be in really good shape. Be undeniable. When you go to the gym, somebody sees you and they're like, wow, that girl is in really awesome shape. But, like, I'm looking at this girl. This girl is a 4 every day of the week. Every day of the week, a 4. Wake up 4. Go to sleep 4.
Listen, ladies, if you're coming to France, for some reason, you thought this is the city of romance. You're right. This is the city of romance. For French and French together. For Europeans to intermingle. You don't know the rules here, okay? This is not an even playing field.
American women have
Bro, she's so entitled. She's not, like, I feel like I could pull more French dudes than her. Like, baby girl, what are you talking about?
Japan is crazy because you have Japanese men who will say and do things to you as a foreign woman that you know they 100% would never even consider doing to a Japanese woman. This isn't anything new. There's a lot of foreign women like myself who experience this with dating Japanese men. Now, obviously, it's not all Japanese men, but there are some Japanese guys out there who just don't take foreign women seriously. They'll go on a few dates with you, probably with the hopes of sleeping with you. They'll maybe date you for a little bit, but as far as like serious talk, like marriage and having kids, bringing you home to their families, a lot of them won't even consider doing that. But you best believe when it comes to asking foreign women to have things like that, like I've straight up had Japanese men send me messages, not with even a hello, how are you, my name is, just straight up asking me if I want to give them a. And the reason why a lot of Japanese men view foreign women as like playthings is because for some reason, foreign women in Japan have a reputation of being easy. And by easy, I mean easy to sleep with.
Ma'am.
I mean, baby girl, we kind of knew what you meant by easy. we didn't correlate that to the difficulty you play Red Dead Redemption on. You know what I mean? We knew what it meant. We knew what it meant. Come on now. It's so funny to me. These women think they're going to go abroad and it's going to be a lot easier. The culture is completely different there. I think women have it the best in America. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think they have it the best here. They have the most selection here. Like, men are chivalrous here. They go to other countries. Like, go to, where is it? Sweden? Or where is it? Where guys, they go Dutch, the Netherlands maybe, where men don't approach women at all. The women actually have to approach the men. Ladies, good luck. You want to compete with those Eastern European men and women? Bro, go out there. Ladies have to approach the guys.
I am an American living abroad, and I kind of wanted to talk about my experience with dating culture in Europe versus America. So my personal experience is that American guys are much more straightforward and blunt when they like you. As a girl, you don't really have to do much. They will just come up to you, be like, hey, you're cute. Like, what's up? European men, they will make eye contact with you. Like, you know, give you like that look. And that's where it ends. Like, they will not make a move. They will not talk to you. You have to make the move as a woman. I really don't know why that is. Maybe girls are more bolder here. Maybe it's a respect thing. But honestly, I've been freaking struggling. Like, that's so scary for me. And I will probably never, ever make the first move. Like, I'll hint. But if you don't catch the hints, like...
I'd say this girl's cute at best. Like, I'd give her a 6. Baby girl, you want these crazy, awesome guys. You want these guys that are going to sweep you off your feet and just be the best thing that ever graced your presence. You're going to have to start shooting your shot, especially in Europe. In America, you might be able to get by, but these 6s, they got to start shooting.
So I'll probably just stay single.
There you go. Just buy a dog and die alone. Start a little petting zoo. Invite all your little chicken-headed friends over to pet little mini horses. Do that.
Married to an American woman is because most American women are wired for divorce. Many of them come into your life just to divorce you. They are okay with going through a divorce. They are not willing to take any hit. Any little thing. I'm about to go to the car. I'm about to go to court and get a divorce with you right now. I ain't playing with you, boy. I don't want you no more. I'm going to check out this relationship. I do not want to go through that. Most American women live on fast food. Checkers, KFC, Popeye chicken, and, you know, McDonald's. I do not want to go through having to buy food every day outside. This is one of the reasons why I would prefer to get married to an African woman, because African women, they have been trained to make food in the house. They have been trained to stay in the relationships no matter what happens. It's very difficult for an African woman to get a divorce.
If I do
Hey, I mean, solid. But you got to know what you want, man. This is why I say, as a man, you got to pick what you want. Do you want to marry a modern woman? You run a really high risk of, you know, getting divorced. But if you marry more of a traditional woman who's God-fearing, more than likely you'll stay together.
9 out of 10, I'm going to pick an African woman over an American woman. Simply because of the cultural element, right? Whether she's from, I don't know, if she's from any part of West Africa, there's a certain, I don't know, the upbringing, the connection, the understanding. Yeah,
I think it's the same with like some Asian women, Thai women. Like Cass's grandmother is Thai, and anytime we're over there, her grandma will make sure I'm taken care of to the hilt. And then she'll expect Cass to go out of her way and do literally everything for me. Won't let me get up, won't let me grab my own plate, won't let me take my own fork to the sink, won't let me do anything. Whereas here, like, you know, Cass is pregnant. I'm going to help her out. I'm going to do some things. You know, she still cooks and cleans, but, you know, she's pregnant. She got a belly on her, so I'm going to help her out. But over there, the Thai grandma, she does not allow me to do anything. Put your feet up. What, you want me to change the channel? You want me to turn the TV up? You want me to turn the AC down? Like, it's pure catering to me, but I think it's just like, it's a cultural thing, you know?
Up. Dating is different over here, okay? If you're moving abroad to Spain, if you're studying abroad, if you're just visiting and you're planning on like doing the dating apps over here, I'm going to prepare you, okay? Because it's different.
Prepare me? Yeah, it's funny. I think she looks like a pear.
Shots fired!
Number one difference, I would say, is the guys in the USA are way more forward. Like, it is in the culture to approach a girl and be like, can I buy you a drink? And here,
can I buy you a drink?
They do not do that, okay? I'm not saying it's not gonna happen for you, but it's just less normal, okay? Number two, it's also not completely normalized to pay on the first date. Like, it's not abnormal to split the check. And like, everyone knows it's like completely culturally unacceptable.
Here's my thing. Unless I'm splitting you like Moses did the Red Sea, we splitting the check. Shibanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Like, I am not gonna be paying for no bill unless I'm getting some Chuck E. Cheekage. Do you hear me?
In the USA, if the guy tries to split the check on the first date in the USA, here, it's common.
That's fun. Remember to...
I love it. It's equality. It's the equality that you ladies wanted. And I feel like maybe they're even more progressive in those countries than we are here.
100%.
So you're going to find your future husband on one of your trips to a random city in a foreign country?
And what gave you the confidence? Delusion.
Well, at least
she's honest. At least she's honest about it. But she's got a better shot than some of these other chicks.
In Australia is quite tragic. I really feel for the single people in Australia.
Yeah. Every woman I speak to is literally like, it is
treacherous out there.
Dire.
Like, the men are just so below par. I don't know what's going on. Like, they can't court you properly, or they don't come up to you when you're out, or they're like so addicted to online dating that it's just constantly a rotor of women. I don't know.
But I feel for men because I feel like society's actually made it a lot harder for them. They're scared of like, I don't know. It's like obviously there's a very distinct difference between being a creepy person and being a confident person.
A creepy person is any guy that's not hot, in your opinion. A confident guy is any guy that you're attracted. This is where I get so mad at this rhetoric of creepy and confident. If he's not attractive, no matter what he says, no matter how smooth he is, he's creepy. But a guy that's good looking, no matter what he says, he's confident. A guy that's ugly could say the same thing as the guy that's good looking, and you see them completely different. So these women right here, calling guys creepy, calling them confident, like, it's all based on how he looks. And it's all because you're shallow and you're not giving, even if a guy's maybe subpar to your look standards, you're not giving him a shot.
I think it's been attacked so heavily that, I don't know, I would feel like it would kind of be nerve-wracking.
If you call men creepy...
Yeah, bro. This whole creepy thing. He's creepy. Just because he's not a 10 in your eyes, that's why he's creepy. That's what's so wild to me. That's why dudes have stopped approaching, though, bro. What is this? I thought dating in Europe was rough, but apparently it doesn't even exist in Australia. I mean... You mid! You mid, dude. You look like your dad could have been a frog. You know what I'm saying? You mid. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Who's a good boy? Oh. Want some pets, boy? I'll pet you. You're my good baby. You're my good boy. Yeah. My good boy. It's my tired boy. Yeah. It's my good boy. Women are traveling overseas and still getting rejected, boy.
Crossed state lines to go see a man. After spending about 3 hours with me, this man looked me dead in my face and said, "Hey, I think you should go home now." And I said, "Excuse me?" And he said, "I think you should leave." And I said, "Leave and go where?" And he goes, "Back home." And I'm like, "I'm supposed to be here the whole weekend." And he's like, "But I don't want you to be here the whole weekend."
I'm pretty sure we're not getting the whole...
Bruh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. You probably got flown out by this guy under the presumption that you were providing some bit of Chucky cheekage. And more than likely, when you got there, the cheekage was in a dry supply. So, as the buyer, he was probably upset that there was no cheekage there, and the moistness in the air had actually evaporated. So, he was probably like, well, if you're not going to provide the cheeks, I'm trying to split you like Moses did the Red Sea, you can go ahead and get out. I was under the presumption under this business contract that I was going to get a little sliver of labia when you got here, and now that it's not going to be provided, the services are not rendered, I'm going to go ahead and reject service and, ask for a refund.
So as an American, here are some things I hate about dating.
Oh, God, look at her, dude. She looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. From The Sword and the Stone.
In Germany. So first of all, my main thing, and I guess this is a very culture thing,
She looks like she can smell what I'm thinking.
American thing, is that they do not pay for your drinks here. They will maybe pay for your first drink. And
Like, bro, if she was a guy, she looks like DJ Qualls. Shots fired! Y'all know who DJ Qualls is from The New Guy?
And you have the second round. Yay. So, I'm sorry. But, like, I get it. They, like, want to be, like, more equal with women. So, I don't know. I guess I get their side, but at the same time, like, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not, like, getting all dressed up. And I'm sorry, but usually wasting my time meeting these men to pay for my 2 gin tonics or 3. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, come on. Like,
Bro, the whole inflation is crazy. Baby girl, that's what you're worth.
you seriously want to be a cheap? I don't know. Maybe I'm just in the wrong city. Another thing, and I guess this is kind of
I think your whole inflation is crazy. I think you look at yourself and think you're an 8, 9, or a 10 when you're a 3 or 4 on your best days. That's what I think.
a whole Germany thing, maybe Europe wide, I don't know, is that they love to go on walks.
It's cheap.
I am not... I don't want to go on a walk. I don't want to go on a walk. I like to go on a walk if it's like a sunny day or not too sunny. Like, I don't want to be sweating. Or if it's like, I don't know, like we're going to the park. Like, I just don't consider that a date. Like, these men will like literally buy you a €1 beer and go to the park and say that's a date.
Maybe that's what they think you're worth, baby girl.
Another thing, and I think this is more like if you're dating a German, they will straight up tell you if you look bad. And like,
I bet you get that one a lot.
Shots fired! I guess in America we're more wishy-washy, but I prefer that. If my dress doesn't look amazing, just say, oh, like, why don't you try on this dress instead? Like, that one looks good, but this one might be better. You don't say, oh no, that looks like on you. Like, no, not that one. Like, thank you for your unsolicited opinion. I was asking you to affirm me, not tell me I look. But that's just the culture difference, you know?
No dinner date?
I love it when a woman tells her bop lore. Can we get some bop lores in the chat? Going out on multiple dates when I thought I was going to go find a nice European man on vacation, but instead I found out that they don't want to approach me. Right, be like that. Put the clown makeup on. Well, it's just these regular everyday 4s and 5s think they're going to go out there and get all the exceptional good-looking men. Baby girl, if he's good enough for you, he's good enough for a few. Shipping an eye, I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt.
Expecting when I moved to England was how big of a difference dating here compared to an American city is. Like, was not expecting it at all. Specifically the bar scene and how guys go about approaching girls at the bar. A pub, a club, whatever you want to freaking call it. In the US, I feel like it's pretty common if you're sitting at a bar and you see a cute guy or a cute girl and you guys kind of exchange looks a couple times, like, you know.
The hen hands, they automatically lose me with the hen hands.
The look. If the guy finds you attractive, he will approach you. Or if it's a group of guys and a group of girls, like, same thing, right? Here, no. We had this discussion with an entire group of Englishmen, so I'm not just making this up. We were out with a couple friends and we were grabbing drinks and we saw this big group of guys, and so like we were kind of giving them like the eye, you know, we wanted to chat with somebody. Swear to God, they were just like, a half hour later, they were like 2 steps closer to us. And then a couple minutes later, like a couple steps closer to us. It took them almost an hour to get near us. They were like, we didn't know you guys were American. British girls would have just like came up to us. Like, we gave you the look. Like, you were supposed to approach us.
And you're shocked because...
Bro, here's my thing. If you're going to go to another country and another culture, figure out the culture and adhere to that culture. Don't expect men to just change their ways because you think you're a 10.
Started the stereotype that French guys are so romantic was lying. What would you do if a man texted you and asked you out to dinner and named a specific restaurant and then never confirms it, and then you don't hear from him the whole next day? Then when you finally do hear from him, he says, hey, sorry, I'm really broke right now, but I saw that you have a really huge kitchen. Can I come over and cook for you instead? I used to never talk about what dating in Paris is actually like because I was always scared that these guys that I'm dating would see this on TikTok, but you know what? I have nothing left to lose. He texts me and he's like, let's go to this restaurant if you're down. And I'm like, of course I'm down. It's one of my favorites. The day of the date, I don't hear from him the whole day. And in my head, I already decide, I'm like, I'm not going. Like, I'm not gonna text a man ever and be like, are we still hanging out tonight? Or like, what time are we meeting? Just say, okay, I get it. We've all been there. There's been periods where I have no money, but like, one, maybe don't say that to a woman that you're trying to date who's also like younger than you and you also have a full-time job. Two, you suggested the restaurant. You suggested a restaurant in general. I'm literally honestly even embarrassed to like be sharing this story with you all.
She's all about the bread.
I mean, if you're a guy, don't mention a restaurant if you can't afford it, bro. I mean, that's pretty stupid on his behalf.
What a weird date. Now I'm just standing here, gonna order an Uber myself. Something that I did not like on the date was he kept calling me Spießig, which I'm interpreting as negative.
Is that German for runner?
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Suggesting like, yeah, let's go in the hot tub. And I was like, well, not on the first date. I just feel like he had kind of like an idea of who I am as a person, and then it kind of did not fit who he thought I was. And then kept calling me Spießig the whole time. I really did not like that because I'm taking that very negatively. Because he kept calling me Spießig, I asked him to rate the date from a 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. He rated it a 6. Maybe that's just the German directness. Kept calling me like typical Munich person. Not that I'm taking it personally, but I'm definitely like thinking he's reading me wrong. He seemed kind of disappointed. And we also had a few awkward hugs at the end, so... The thing is, we've seen each other throughout the years, but we've always seen each other at festivals and out partying. I told him that. I was like, you've always seen me in like a party situation. Like, what should I do? Jump around and scream now like I'm at a festival? Like, I don't know what you want from me. We're sitting on a couch. Like, of course I'm going to be a little bit less... whatever. I swear, I cannot make this up. Not my Uber driver playing sad classical music, and all I can think is... Spießig. Spießig. Spießig.
Now, I tried to say it, but it was too horrible of a pronunciation, and I won't do that to your ears. It basically means you're the human version of a wet blanket.
Okay, here's what it says. Spießig. Petite bourgeoisie. What is that? Is that how you say that? Bourgeoisie? Narrow-minded. So basically, he was calling you stupid. Stupid. Bro, here's a hack, man. You going out on a first date with a chick. If it's not a dinner date, something like that. If a girl's bold enough to come over, number one, if she's bold enough to come over, she's bold enough to fold over. Should have been nice. Should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. If she's coming over, more than likely you can get in there. You know what I'm saying? The Netflix and chill deal, I feel like, is still live and direct and full effect. So if she's coming over, somebody getting bent over. Do you hear me now? But have something to do. Be like, oh, I've got this movie we should watch. Oh, I was going to fix this. Oh, I was going to make some pasta. Like, having an activity to do instead of just sitting there and talking is always a great idea. If you're going to have her come over, have some wine to drink. Have a little, be like, hey, I was going to make some hors d'oeuvres. You want to help me make some hors d'oeuvres? And make some caprese sliders or something. Or make some of those caprese little things on a toothpick with like a tomato, mozzarella, basil. And then have a playlist and be like, hey, let's go song for song. I'll play a song, you play a song. And then y'all are going back through and like playing songs. Have something to do. If you're just sitting there just relying on a conversation like on a dinner date, it's tough. You got to be a really good conversationalist. So give yourself an alley-oop and give yourself a task to do if you're on a first date, and especially if it's something that's non-conventional, like not a restaurant, you're going out to the park, have something to do. You're going somewhere else, have something to do. Having an activity to do where it's something where you can experience something together just sparks organic conversation. I always think it's a great idea. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a good idea? Lokes, is that a good idea? He's like, Dad, you don't have any game. You're whack. Shots fired! But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.